Okay, greetings everyone and welcome to the 2020 holiday celebration. This year, in honor of our good friend COVID, our celebration is being held virtually. We have a wonderful program for you here today. We have several activities scheduled, including some trivia games, some competitions that participants had to submit photos and information for in advance, and some guessing games. So we look forward to these activities. I want to start by thanking everyone who helps to make this event possible, particularly Rebecca and Juliet in my office, as well as Tim and Renessa, and all the office support staff behind the scenes, Patty Lopez, Ginger Davis, and Dee Dee Radula, out of headquarters office. Thank you very much for your assistance and your participations and contributions into making our 2020 holiday celebration a special event for all. So we look forward to getting started in just a couple moments. I believe we have another slide, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not supposed, okay. That's my welcome. So at this time, we just want to welcome some dignitaries that are with us today. Typically, we have our Honorable Chancellor, Constance Carroll, is amongst one of the guests in our audience today who will be participating in our activities, as well as select members of her cabinet do attend, and of course, the members of our Board of Trustees, Dr. Maria Nieto Sr., Trustee Vice President Craig Milgram, Trustee Vice President Bernie Reinerson, and Trustee Vice President Mary Graham are amongst our dignitaries here today. So thank you all for joining us. And so without further haste, we will move on with our agenda. What's next, ladies? Wonderful. So we are going to start our presentation today with a live musical performance by Professor Helena Way. Professor Way is part of our emeritus program. She has over 30 years of teaching and coaching experience working with students from beginners to advanced level. She teaches emeritus piano in our emeritus program and is currently doing so online with very large sections. Prior to her relocation to San Diego, she was a professor of music at the University of the Pacific and Tung Ai University in Taiwan. Her recent focus has been to inspire the community with an innovative approach in her music and art appreciation curriculum. Professor Way is currently a contract faculty with San Diego Continuing Education. In February of last year, she organized the first of its kind. It was a fundraiser for the emeritus program, and hopefully it's going to inspire other programs to also participate in efforts to raise funding to supplement what we get from the state. At this event, we brought together the entire San Diego community to celebrate the talents of our faculty and students. Her piano classes at SDCE include more than 430 students during the fall session of 2020, coming from all corners of the world, sharing one common language, their love of music. So at this time, I would like to bring forward Professor Helena Way.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I am delighted to be the first to present you your holiday gift. So to receive this present, I'm going to ask everyone to stand up. Wiggle your shoulder. Yes, you stand up, please. Yes, thank you. And you're going to sing. And you're going to sing as loud as you can. Am I spotlighted? Okay. You're going to sing as loud as you can because we can't hear you. Okay, the first number is called White Christmas, and I'm going to give you 2 seconds to Google your lyrics. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the intro, and when we get to the part, I'm dreaming, what are you going to dream? A COVID-free SDCE, of course, like the way we used to know. Okay, here is the intro, and go ahead and sing as loud and dance if you want. Did you have fun? Yes. So the next piece, I would really like to, for this next piece, I wanted to dedicate actually to our first liners, our essential workers, for all their sacrifice and their dedication to keep us safe and really keep us alive. So yeah, indeed, what a wonderful world is our next number, and what a wonderful community we have at San Diego Continuing Education. I am so proud to be part of it, and so here we go. What a wonderful world, and I hope that you will continue to sing nice and loud. Here we go. And it is because of this pandemic has brought all of us together, and I hope that you did enjoy it. And it's my sincere wishing you a happy, merry, and safe holiday. Stay home, and do join us at the Meredith program. Every one of you can sign up. So I do have to go and teach, so thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the program.
Thank you, Helena. That was so wonderful. Thank you for always being so generous with your time and for giving us that holiday gift. We really appreciate it. Excellent, folks. So we're going to move on with our program. We have 6 games to play today, 6 activities, or competitions rather. But before we do so, we have a warm-up. And for our warm-up activity, there is no prize. But we are going to ask everyone for this naughty or nice icebreaker to put your response in the chat box so that everyone knows what your score was at the end. And so we're going to talk about the rules first. The rules are that everyone needs to hold up both of their hands. Assuming you have 10 fingers, we have 10 points that will be raised. And during this activity, if you have committed one of these social faux pas, you are expected to lower your finger. And at the end, you need to indicate in the chat box how many fingers you have remaining. Of course, the more fingers you have remaining, the nicer you are expected to be. And the fewer fingers you have remaining are the naughtier you're expected to be. So let's see where you stand. Next slide. So 10 fingers in the air. If you have ever regifted a present, lower one of your fingers. Second, your holiday motto is Bah Humbug. If that is the case, lower one of your fingers. Number 3, you tidy up your room before this Zoom call. If you know you did, lower one of those fingers. Number 4, you haven't wished anyone happy holidays yet this year. Lower a finger if you've done that. Number 5, you've peeked at presents in advance. This includes as a child, by the way. Number 6, you're a last-minute gifter. Not too thoughtful of you. Number 7, you don't decorate your house. Number 8, lower a finger if you gush over gifts you don't even like. Number 9, you buy gifts when they're on sale. And number 10, you don't cook any of your holiday foods. Now let's see where you stand. Please post your responses. What was your score? How many fingers do you have remaining? Where do you fit on the naughty or nice list this year? Stephanie Lewis, we got some honest people here. Lots of people in the middle. 0, someone said. Thank you for your honesty. 7 fingers up. So you can watch the responses. As it says, chat is disabled, so you can put your answer in the Q&A, by the way. Put your answer in the Q&A. I apologize. The chat is disabled because of the webinar function to protect Zoom bombing. So you can see responses, and you can put the responses in the Q&A. And again, how many fingers do you have remaining standing up? We have some folks that are pretty nice in this room. Excellent. Well, thank you. We're now going to move on to our first competition. We have 2 competitions that in order to participate, participants had to submit photos and information in advance. And the first one is a holiday baked goods competition. We want to thank our judges. We have judges from our hospitality, culinary arts, and fashion, clothing, and textiles programs. We have our dean, of course, from the culinary arts and hospitality and the fashion and textiles program as well, Dr. Lori Crosby Howell, Chef Megan, and Shirley Pearson. They have received photos and information in advance, and at the end of our presentation today, at the end of our event, they will be announcing the winners. But for now, you get an opportunity to see who participated and what their submissions are. By the way, you will be receiving copies of the recipes next week from Juliet, who's working on assembling them for everyone who participated, because we have your email from your login here in the Zoom session. So the first is, and by the way, you don't know who created the recipe because it's a secret, because we wanted the participants to be to judge blindly. And so the first submission here is baklava. It's the Greek version of the candy pastry, which uses walnuts and a sugar syrup that makes it very crisp and delicious. This baklava takes 30 minutes to prepare and 1 hour to bake. If you're interested in making this, you'll have a recipe next week, just in time for the holiday season. I'm going to say Auntie E's, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, apple dump cake. This quick and easy recipe is a tasty treat and a crowd pleaser. We love it the day after Thanksgiving when we sit around the table for lunch. Sometimes we add ice cream and caramel to make it really decadent. Also delicious Mitschlag with whipped cream. It takes 10 minutes to prepare and 45 minutes to bake. Perfect for drop-in guests. Brad's protein banana bread. This might give some insight into who the submission comes from. We have a couple of Brads that work at Continuing Education. It's a pretty traditional take on banana bread. Added protein to complement his active lifestyle. This protein banana bread takes a total of 40 minutes to make. Up next, our pumpkin bread. That's beautiful. Look at that. Decoration on the top takes 1 hour and 10 minutes to make. Next in our submission for our competition is lemon bars. This version of a lemon bar is lower in sugar and a lot more tart. Hope you enjoy it. 1 hour to make. One of our students or employees submitted a cranberry walnut coffee cake. Moist, textured, and tasty. According to the chef, you will love this with coffee in the morning or with tea in the evening or anytime by itself. 30 minutes to prepare and 55 minutes to bake. Vegan lemon cake. I think this is our first vegan submission. Takes a total of 45 minutes to cake. Semi-homemade rum cake. This is an easy and delicious rum cake originated with Gretchen Bitterlin and has been eaten by hundreds of faculty and staff over time, as she always brought it to any potluck. I give homage to her, but I have changed it a little bit. Ooh. I wonder if Gretchen heard that. Award-winning chocolate peanut butter cookies, crunchy, salty crackers filled with sweet, creamy peanut butter, enveloped in rich Dove chocolate, both milk and dark, for a total preparation time of 30 minutes. Those are beautiful. A Czech holiday tradition, horseshoe cake. This person, I think I might know who it is, comes from the Czech Republic, where baking is an inseparable part of the culture. For each occasion, there's a specific kind of sweet. Coming to America, our family loves to share with others our heritage and sweets, taking 45 minutes to bake the horseshoe cake. Brown sugar caramel pound cake takes 1 hour and 45 minutes to make from start to finish. And check out that cute mouse. Breakfast casserole. Breakfast casserole includes eggs, sausage, peppers, potatoes, and cheese all in one. You can customize it with your own ingredients. Learn how next week. Cheesecake bites. They are so easy, people will think you have chef skills. These really take a total of 4 minutes to make. Yes, you read that right. Wow. Check it out. And for the veggie lovers out there, this is part of this individual's Pinterest collection. So if you like this salad, you might be able to get more salad ideas from this contributor. It is the San Diego Christmas salad, including arugula, spinach, cotija, pomegranates, avocado, pepitas, and a spicy citrus vinaigrette. Very, very nice. And this, I have to say, is my submission. I'm going to share the recipe, but I don't think it was particularly good. As all the reviews also indicate, these are Melania Trump's Christmas cookies, her 2018 Christmas recipe. We know how much she loves Christmas. The proof is in these cookies. The recipe will be available for you next week. 15 minutes to prepare and 10 minutes to cook. And that is the final submission for our baking competition. The results will be disclosed again at the end of our presentation today. And at this time, we're going to move on to our first trivia game, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken,
I'll be your host this afternoon.
Michelle is the host of. Thank you, Michelle.
All right, folks, here we go. We're getting started with some trivia. For those of you who have not used Kahoot before and don't have it on your device, you can go to, as it was just taken off the screen for me, I believe it's kahoot.it, or if you have, as I said, the Kahoot app on your phone, you can also pull the app up. And you can see on the screen, www.kahoot.it. You'll be asked to enter a game pin. That game pin you can see on the screen as well. It is 4350492. We have folks coming on in. Oh, I see Aaron there. He's all ready. He was our winner the last time.
Michelle, just for folks to know, there's a $50 gift card, cash gift card to anyone who wins one of the 6 games we have scheduled today. If you are a winner, you need to communicate your email and phone number to Rebecca Loritz. If you have difficulty reaching her because you're a student, you can contact me or your ASB advisor, and we'll get your information to Rebecca so that I can send out those cards for you at the end of next week. They'll come to you by mail.
Thank you, Carlos. So our first Kahoot, as everyone's getting logged in there, we're going to talk about our winter holidays around the world. So we're going to hear about how well you know holiday traditions all around the world. Now, I have to tell you, I am one of those people who I am not typically a trivia person. In fact, I have a little bit of a fear of trivia. Yet the last time we did this as a group at San Diego Continuing Education, somehow I ended up in the top 3. So even if you have fear, go sign up, play the game. All right, it looks like we're going to get started. Oh, wait, let's give it a few more. Oh. You can keep signing in, even as we're counting down. You can keep signing in. If someone can put into the chat the link in the pin. So in Latin American countries, what do children leave out to celebrate Three Kings Day, the Epiphany? So you want to select one of those colors. Cookies, hay, tamales, ice cream. Lots of people going in. I see 35 answers already. You've got 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Keep going.
I did this every year
There's
as a
the
child
buzzer.
growing up.
All right. So we had a lot of folks who clicked on tamales, but the actual answer is hay. And let's see who's in the lead after our first question. John Broma in the lead. Excellent. Lindsay, Neil, and Marina, and A in our top 4. Okay, our second quiz. What might one find in a rosca de reyes, a king cake? And your answers are an angel figurine, a camel figurine, baby Jesus figurine, or an engagement ring. Doing pretty well with those answers. You've got 8 seconds left. Keep going, a little bit slower on this one. 4, 3, 2, 1, get it in. All right, 46 of you guessed it correctly, a baby Jesus figurine. Nice job. And having a little shifting there, but John's still on top. All right, next. Our third quiz. Diwali is the Hindu festival of lights. It lasts how many days? 5, 3, 7, or 2? Festival of lights. Getting faster answers this time. We still have 15 seconds left. Oh, it's slowing down. 5 seconds. Get your answer in. And the answer was 5. Looks like a little bit of guessing on that one. And next, let's see how we're doing here. Neil has risen to the top. Kylie, excellent. Kylie and Sandy is now in the top 5. John, you're falling. All right, let's see. Quiz number 4. Which event is observed across Europe on December 6th? The event observed across Europe on December 6th. We'll slower on this one, everyone. Day of Reconciliation, Hanukkah, Worldwide Candle Lighting Day, and St. Nicholas Day. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. All right, good job. St. Nicholas Day. Oh, Jessica's getting up there. Marie and Steph. And Neil's hanging in there for a little bit. Let's see what's next. True or false? The Dongzi Festival in China is China's celebration of winter solstice. True or false? "17 seconds left. Looks like there's some good food involved too. Doing well, almost everyone's in. 5 more seconds. All right. True, it is indeed. Megan's back up in the top 5. Way to go. All right, next. Kwanzaa is the African American week-long celebration of life. When does it begin? December 11th, December 31st, December 25th, December 26th. 10 seconds. Two seconds. And the answer is December 26th. Lots of folks think December 11th. Wonder, there must be something on December 11th. So Neil, you're holding strong. Lindsay, Marina, and Steph still up there. And Megan. And our next, we're over halfway through. There are 12 questions, just so you know where you are. During the Jewish holiday of Hanukkah, a dreidel is often used. What is a dreidel? Is it a decoration, a gift, a four-sided spinning top, or a potato pancake? People are quick on this one. Still have 10 seconds left. 5. Right, looks like all the answers are in. And 48 of you are correct, a four-sided spinning top. And Carl is now up in the top 5. And Neil remains on top for the moment. Next question. What Roman festival is observed in December to celebrate Saturn? Thanksgiving, Feast of Snow, Saturnalia, Saturn Day. What might it be? It's a little bit harder. Oh, people are answering quick because you know you only have 3 seconds left. It is indeed Saturnalia. And Aaron's showing up in that first 5 again. Neil's still on top. Megan's coming in close, and Marina. Next question. Quiz number 9. On December 7th, the Day of Little Candles is most observed in which country? Ecuador, Colombia, Spain, or Israel? Day of Little Candles on December 7th. 7 seconds left. Pick a country. 2 seconds. All right, we weren't quite sure on this one. Colombia is the answer. And Maria's back in there, and Marina as well, and Neil is remaining on top for the moment. Okay, 10 out of 12. Here we go. During the Iranian festival of Yalda Night, which celebrates the winter solstice, what food or beverage is served? Is it tea? Is it nuts? Is it berries? Is it all of them? 10 seconds left. 5. All right, let's see how you did. Very good, all of them. And we have Neil still on top with Aaron coming in there, Maria and Megan and Marina. All right, we're getting close to the end. 11. Who sang Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree? Ten seconds left. This is a little bit harder. 5 seconds left. Get your answer in. All right. It was indeed Brenda Lee. Okay, this is your last question is going to be coming up. Neil seems to be hanging in pretty well. Aaron's coming up. Maria, Marina, and Desiree is now in the top 5. Your final question. What symbols will you find in all of these winter holiday celebrations? "15 seconds left." And we're coming to an end. 2 seconds left. And yes, all of the above. And how did you all do? Oh, Maria in number 3. Aaron is number 2. And Neil, congratulations. Thanks everyone for playing. Nice job.
Thank you, Vice President Fishstall. That was the first of our $50 cash prizes. And now we're going to, actually, that would be the second because the first will be the baking competition. But the announcer, we won't announce the winners until the end. So that was our second of 6 competitions. We're now moving on to our third. Thank you. This is my Christmas tree. And to win a $50 prize, you have to guess how many ornaments are on the tree. Post your response in the chat box, and the person who gets the closest response without going over will win the prize. If more than one person ties for the perfect response, then there will be 2 prizes. And we're going to keep the guessing open for 4 minutes until 1:40. So put your answer in the Q&A, please. One number. $150, $305, $37. It's a silver tip tree. That's what we buy each year. And for those that know anything about my family, it's just my spouse and I, and our tree is decorated from ornaments that we've picked up on vacation. We've been picking up ornaments since we've been together for the past 12 years, and that's all we put on our tree. So we had to get a small tree the first couple of years, but it has grown since 2008. Couple more minutes for responses here. I can tell you no one has given the exact number yet. No one has given the exact number yet. We live on New York Street at New York and Madison and University Heights. And last year, like many years, my street wins the light competition, the holiday light competition for street decorating, because right across the street from me are 2 of my emeritus students who are artists, and they create all the billboards. You're going to see one in just a couple moments. But the theme has to be ostriches because University Heights used to be partially an ostrich farm. And the theme has to be New York for our holiday decorations each week on our street. Ooh, people are close, but some are going over. All right, last minute for responses. Make sure I get the right person here. For a $50 gift prize. Just going to the list one last time here. Lisa, I didn't see a response for you. I just saw a thumbs up. Lisa Carrillo, there it is. I see it now. Forget it. The correct answer is almost there, 72. And so the winner is Gabriela, right at the beginning of the list. Let me just make sure I have the correct name, and then we'll move on to our next trivia. Gabriela Lopez is the winner. So Rebecca, please record Gabriela Lopez, and Gabriela, please contact us so we can get you your gift card. That's the second winner. Neil and Gabriela both have $50 coming to you. If you win more than one, I'll just send you a bigger gift card. The third, the next activity, the next gift card, $50 prize is to the winner of the following trivia competition, which hopefully you'll have fun and maybe you'll learn something about your colleagues here in the district. Our host for this activity is, I believe, Dr. Koski. Yes, Lori Koski?
That's right.
Thank
That's
you.
right. I hope you can hear me. Hi, everybody. Happy holidays. This is a really fun one because you're going to learn a lot about people you may think that you know. Again, we have to go to www.kahoot.it. And can we please have our PIN number?
If you didn't play the first one, you can play this one. Takes a minute to sign up.
So the PIN number this time is 7950699. I know that Libby, thank you, Libby, will put it into she's already got it into the chat. This is a fun game. You'll see how much you know about people you think you know. So everybody give it a sign up. And just be glad you didn't have to do your 3 truths and a lie, or there'll be a surprise at the end as well. While you're signing up, wasn't it wonderful to sing our songs today? What a treat and a delight. A few seconds more. Are we almost ready to start?
We
Still
should be
keep
very
going.
proud. Everyone knows Dr. Koski runs our foundation, and this year, for I think the 3rd or 4th year in a row, Dr. Koski, Lori has secured a gift from Scott Peters, Congressman Scott Peters, who typically bought a Thanksgiving dinner for our Opportunity Youth Learning Community, and this year gave them all holiday gift cards. And special thanks to Maureen and Roberta from our CalWorks program, who are organizing a toy giveaway for some of the parents in our CalWorks program for their children. And because we don't, the Toys for Tots campaign is just for children under 12, they've also been able to secure funding so that we can buy the teenagers gifts as well this year. So a lot of Christmas spirit at continuing at, even though, or such a holiday spirit, I should say, at continuing at, even though we are working remotely this year. All right, whenever you're ready, Dr. Koski. Looks like we got a bunch signing up.
Wow, this is fun. Are you ready to go? Thank you, Libby. We can go for start. 3 truths and a lie is the story of this game we're playing.
So you have to pick the truth, right?
Okay, this is about Carlos Turner Cortez. 3 are true, 1 is a lie. I was born in Puerto Rico. I was prom king. I worked in the World Trade Center until August 2001. I raised rabbits as a child and at one time had over 250 on the ranch.
And you have to pick the lie, correct? For the point.
To win, you have to pick the lie. This is so interesting, Dr. Cortez. I bet we didn't know a whole lot of it. Turns out the lie is I was born in Puerto Rico.
I was born and married in Connecticut. My parents were, though.
You got to tell us about all those rabbits at some point.
I still have rabbits. 2 of them live in my yard. Holland Lops.
This is such an interesting study, this game. Let's see who's at top. Diana is at the top. Let's go to the next one. Jackie Sabanos, what are we going to learn about you? 3 are true and 1 is a lie. I've had training as an air traffic controller. I won a hot dog eating contest. Brad Pitt follows me on Twitter. I once went swimming with a wall pin.
What is a wall pin?
I guess it's related to Hawaii. 3, 2, and 1.
Wow.
Jackie did not win a hot dog eating contest. And she did go swimming with a wall pin. So everybody send her an email and ask her to explain. That's fun. Now we have Joseph up at the top. Let's see what we get next. Who are we visiting with next? Ah, Maria Nieto, Senor, the Board of Trustees President. Maria says, I used to teach art. I am the first of Mexican or Latinx descendant to sit on a school board in San Diego. I went to 11 different schools before I graduated high school, and I learned to scuba dive at age 44. We are sure learning a lot about our leaders. Apparently, Maria did not teach art. Matthew has shot up to the top. Let's see who is going to know more next. Let's learn a little bit about Michelle Fishtal, who read the last Kahoot game so engagingly. Michelle says, I have been to London. I have performed in Carnegie Hall. I have been to Hong Kong. I have viewed the pyramids while riding a camel in Egypt. Which one is not true?
I don't know.
These are
My
so
score is
fun.
not that good. I'm happy they only show the good scores and not the bad ones.
Michelle has not been to London, but she has ridden a camel riding and to see the pyramids in Egypt. Welcome back, Joseph, to the top of the pack. Let's see who's next. Oh, somebody I know. I moved to San Diego in 1985. My family traces its roots to the expulsion of Jews from Spain in the 15th century. My house washed away in the flood. I ran for San Diego City Council. You're right, I did not run for San Diego City Council.
You probably wouldn't be working here if you did.
Well, I would love to work here. Let's see who's next. VP Star Rivera Lacey. Star has been stuck on the top of a pyramid. I love pickles. I have a black belt. I was homecoming queen in high school. These are fun to see. Let's see which one. Star apparently does not love pickles.
Interesting.
Joseph is still on top. Good job. Jim Mailer, AFT Guild president, says, I've run a marathon in under 3 hours. I never learned how to type. I have fully rebuilt the engine of my Chevrolet Camaro several times. I like to garden and bake. Which is the lie?
And he refused to tell anyone that what the answer was except for Rebecca and Juliet.
Which is the lie about Jim?
Incorrect.
Jim has not run a marathon in under 3 hours. Well, it's a worthy goal, Jim. Jess has now surpassed Joseph. We have a little bit of a competition up at the top here. Let's see what's next.
3 more answers to $50.
And here we are, Neil Kovrig. I have flown a plane in and out of Montgomery Field. I've served 2 terms as president of the Rotary Club of San Marcos. I've shared a stage with several competitors from RuPaul's Drag Race. I've appeared on 3 game shows, 2 as a competitor, 1 with a group. What is it about Neil? Neil definitely did not serve as 2 terms of president of his Rotary Club because he does not like Rotary. He's part of the competitors.
I finally got one right.
Jess is still in the lead. Let's see who's next. John Broma says, I have a BA in history. I was MVP for the track team in high school. My father was an immigrant. I once lived across the street from a Civil War battlefield.
Interesting.
Which is a lie? Five seconds.
How much we learn about each other. It's fantastic.
John does not have a BA in history.
He could, though. He loves history.
That's why he tricked us.
Hmm.
Okay, the last one is more interesting. The last one is we have 3 lies and 1 true answer for our Chancellor, Constance Carroll. Chancellor Carroll, 3 of these are lies and 1 is the truth. I used to play guitar in a bouzouki band. I'm an avid gardener. I'm a devotee of country Western music. I grew up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now you have to find the true statement. 1 true statement.
Way to mix it
2
up.
more seconds. The 1 true statement is she used to play in a bouzouki band. Who would have thought? Let us look and see who's our winner.
Number 3.
Joseph is in 3rd place. Diana Hernandez is 2nd place. And 1st place, drum roll, please.
Jessica. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Koski. Have a wonderful holiday. Thank you for being here participating.
Happy Hanukkah to all of you, starting Thursday night if you didn't know it.
Happy Hanukkah, everyone. Up next is another photo collage of our second pre-submitted competition contestants. These we're focusing, this activity focuses on holiday tradition, a cultural holiday tradition, and people were asked to send pictures of cultural holidays, traditions, and brief summaries. So we'll review the contestants now. This manger scene is 60 years old. In this family's tradition, the 7 children was to, in our home of 7 children was to have the youngest child, me, carry baby Jesus to the manger. My mom said that I was so proud of this special moment. What a lovely story. Next, we have Hanukkah celebrates religious freedom. According to this contestant, Hanukkah is celebrated by lighting candles for 8 nights, and the candelabra is called the Hanukkah or menorah. Our third contestant submits pictures of children in pajamas and shares that this person and their husband is not from San Diego, and so they don't get to spend holidays with their family. So they've created their own special tradition. Each year on Christmas Eve, everyone in the family gets to open new pajamas. My kids are still waiting so I can make them match. We turn off all the lights and watch classic Christmas movies. How lovely. Number 4. I wonder who this is. I can just guess. As we do in the North, drinking assorted brewed and fermented beverages from traditional utensils. A Norse tradition. And our next contestant is a holiday tradition, is having their granddaughters come over and decorate their Christmas tree. They love watching them decorate and be creative without any adult involvement. How nice. And I think we're up to 6 now. Our 6th is that a couple weeks before Thanksgiving, this family gathers and decorates a succulent pumpkin. How beautiful is this? That they use for the centerpiece at the Thanksgiving meal each year. What a creative idea. Holidays in Balboa Park are important to this family. Important part of their outings. It's still beautiful in the year, even without our winter nights this year, although there are fewer people enjoying them. As someone who lives near Balboa Park and jogs and bikes through it almost every day, I appreciate the lights and holiday decorations there as well. Next up, and I'm going to have difficulty because it's the first time I'm seeing this, Mele Kalikimaka. Mele Kalikimaka. Ornaments were made of collecting sea glass and seashells from Makaha and Yokohama beaches on the island of Oahu. This person's favorites are painted ones, faith, love, and joy. Making gifts and sharing is very common ritual. With my Ohana, sharing time with family and friends is the spirit of Christmas, and of course, giving for this individual and their family. Very, very nice. All right, next up. This is a picture of someone's son, Isaiah and Noah, decorating the Christmas tree. Every year they get their tree the day after Thanksgiving, and they are excited and ready for Christmas. I love people who start the holidays early. Continuing on, we have a holiday tradition here. Four dogs and a cat. So that's quite a large animal family. Sounds like mine, where the pets get new toys and coats and other gifts. In this case, silly hats. This is Milo, a Chihuahua mix. Not too thrilled with the hat. We're going to go back to toys for 2020. Shh, they don't know yet. And then each winter, this individual and their family do a 5K run walk together, because we usually travel to a different state to complete the run, which is fun because we get to experience different types of terrain, weather, and environments together. This year, we did a virtual turkey trot together, and we're thankful to be able to continue our tradition. Isn't that lovely? And my family loves mailing out holiday cards every year. And my auntie really loves Elvis. So we surprised our auntie and stepped up our Christmas card game. We all dressed up a little bit differently as Elvis. Our dogs were even dressed up on the other side of the card. Check out auntie in a gold suit. We had a blast making the cards and hope that everyone got a good chuckle when they opened our cards. That's awesome. Fun family. And this, I believe, might be the last one. I mentioned earlier that we all have to decorate our lawns with a theme from New York. So one of the houses on my street is the Brooklyn Bridge. Another one is the Empire State Building. Another one is Statue of Liberty. Our house is Spanish Harlem. And you see the theme there of the three ostriches dressed as the three kings, because that's cultural in Puerto Rico for the celebration of the holiday season. So that can be seen at my house if you want to drive by and see the lovely nights in the evening. Oh, I apologize, I wasn't the last. That one I'm disclosing because I'm not allowed to be part of the competition, but I did submit one anyways. Every Christmas morning, without fail, this person gets up before dawn while everyone's still asleep. Not a creature is stirring, not even a mouse. They go down to the ocean, being the first out to catch their Christmas wave. I'll admit that sometimes here in California, the mornings can be cold or stormy or both, but I jump in the ocean no matter what. Of course, I like it best when I can travel south, way south of the border. My favorite places to surf are in Mexico. This photo is from 2 Christmases ago when I was in Punta Mita, Nayarit. The water temperature was 82, and so was the air temperature. Feliz Navidad. Oh, they keep coming. This family integrated from Russia, and when they celebrate New Year's Eve, approximately according to Russian tradition, on New Year's Eve, they have their extended family over for a late night potluck, and they put up the New Year's tree and decorate it with ornaments. We toast to the New Year at midnight, and everyone exchanges gifts. Instead of Santa, kids wake up to gifts from Grandpa Frost on January 1st. In this picture, I'm putting up a Santa oven mitten on top of the tree. This is a tradition only in my family. Years ago, on New Year's Eve, my brother-in-law put the oven mitt on the treetop as a joke. Now just he and my sister live far away, and we put the oven mitt as a tree decoration to feel like they're still with them. What a great idea. All right, up next. Got a lot of submissions. When my children were little, ages 3 and 1, I made an advent calendar with clothespins for every day before Christmas, labeled 1 to 24, hung on a string separated by beads. I glued ornaments to the front. I have it put up every year since. The items wrapped are still activity oriented. A little bag of chocolate chips, meaning we'll make cookies that day. Christmas paper, meaning we'll make cards for our neighbors. Microwave popcorn, meaning we'll watch The Grinch. What a lovely idea. The notes and presents attached to the clothespins were a visual countdown to Christmas, while keeping me organized and honest as a parent. How lovely. Next up. And then each year, this family decorates gingerbread houses. I've never done this in my life still. They bundle up into the cars with hot cocoa and go light looking as long as we can. We've been decorating the houses for years, but since we had our kiddos, now 6 and 8, the tradition is even more fun, if a bit more messy and chaotic. They had candies and frosting with reckless abandon, usually sneaking a few bites when we're not looking, and then exclaim with wonder as we see all the beautiful lights display up our community has to offer. Very nice. And this family loves to sit around the table and decorate gingerbread cookies with Christmas music on, hot tea with honey, or a cup of hot blue wine close by. It makes for our favorite pre-Christmas ornaments. After we're done, we choose the best ones to show off and the unfortunate ones we eat. Not bad. This family's holiday tradition is that they start decorating in September. Excellent. For us and many Filipino families, the September, October, November, December months is the period of the holiday season. When you visit the Philippines, the malls are already decked with Christmas decorations and playing holiday music starting in September. There's even an inside joke that when you start hearing the song from the famous Filipino singer Jose Mari Chan's Christmas is in Our Hearts, highly recommended on your Christmas songs playlist, you definitely know it's the Christmas season. Wow, we celebrate until the 6th in Puerto Rico of January, but I didn't realize anyone celebrated that long. And this family loves to visit Chula Vista Christmas Tree Circle every year and take photos in front of one of the beautifully decorated houses. Very nice. All right, and this is going to bring us to, by the way, that will be a $50 prize, and we'll announce it at the end. But right now we have our final trivia activity, and then we will announce our winners and wrap up our program. So without further haste, we're going to bring together our third trivia presenter, and that is Dr. Star Rivera-Lacey, the Vice President of Student Services.
So it looks like we're coming up on New Year's celebration, and by now you guys are experts when it comes to Kahoot It. So we're going to go back to Kahoot It on your phone or mobile device, input the game pin, type in your last name, and click join to play. So Libby, if we can go ahead and have the game pin, please. Thank you very much. So our game pin for this one is 1782903. And Libby already has it in the chat if you need to. Oh, look, you guys are experts now. That's fast. Everybody's joining the game. And I believe this is the last Kahoot It game. Is that correct? So you got one more shot at this.
That's right.
And then also, just to remind you, it's not only about getting the answer right, but also who's fastest at answering the question. So it takes that into consideration. So it looks like we are ready to go. All right, so this deals with New Year's celebrations. So we have 12 questions, and the first one is, how many days does the Chinese Lunar New Year last? And again, we got about 10 more seconds left, and how many days does the Chinese Lunar New Year last? 7 days, 14 days, 8 days, or 15? And the correct answer is 15. All right, so in the lead, Quick Draw McGraw is Jennifer B. Our next question. Which country leaves all the windows and doors open for good luck to enter before midnight? Again, which country leaves all windows and doors open for good luck to enter before midnight? Thailand, Korea, the Philippines, or China? All right, it's the Philippines. Oh, okay, we have a new leader, Carol. Carol shot up to the top. We have two Carols and Carol P.
By the way, we have a couple of our retired deans with us today here as well. Probably check them out in their chat box. I know Carol Wilkinson I saw here. It's great to see you.
We love Dr. Carol. Songkran is the traditional Thai New Year. When does it occur? April 13th through the 15th, April 3rd through the 5th, the 10th through the 12th, or the 7th through the 9th? And April 13th through 15th is our correct answer. See, we're on expert mode now. Oh, Carol's still holding on. And it says Desiree P is the highest climber. Okay, so for our fourth question, the first ball drop in New York's Times Square happened in what year? Did it happen in 1938, 1907, 1908, or 1910?
Gosh, I went when I was 6. That went when I was 17 years old, and I will never do it again. Hours and hours and hours of just waiting for a ball to drop.
1907 is our answer. And I imagine it was super cold too.
Cold.
Go, Monica. All right. Oh, there's Carl. You know, some of the usual suspects are always in the top 5. Nice job. Okay, so the Spanish tradition of eating 12 grapes by each bell toll at midnight is believed to do what? To relieve constipation, make you laugh, bring prosperity to the new year, bring good luck to the new year. The Spanish tradition of eating 12 grapes by each bell toll. And our answer is bring luck to the new year. All right, there's some moon. Oh, Diana Hernandez. Oh, Renessa, you're new to the top 5. Very good. Okay, guys, halfway there. Which holiday celebrates the Jewish New Year? And this is going to be two options, Yom Kippur or Rosh Hashanah. Which holiday celebrates the Jewish New Year? And there we go, correct answer, Rosh Hashanah. Thank you. Oh, Renessa, you hit that top spot. Nice. But Carl and Diana, they're still in the top 5 too. Question number 7. Auckland, New Zealand is the first major city to usher in the new year. The last place is where? Marquesas Islands, Cook Islands, Baker Islands, or Fiji? Again, Auckland, New Zealand is the first major city to usher in the new year. The last place is where? And the answer, Baker Island. I had to look that one up. That's halfway between Hawaii and Australia. Okay, let's see, leaderboard moves a little bit, but Renessa's still dominating. Carl, you're right there. Here we have another true or false. Fia Fia Night is the New Year's celebration in Samoa with food, entertainment, songs, and fire knife dances. True or false? Fia Fia. That's a fun word to say. And our correct answer is true. Fia Fia is the New Year's celebration. Oh, Renessa, you're holding strong. Nice, Marina. And Carl, you're still in top 5.
I wonder if there's people who celebrate all of the New Year's celebrations.
See, that would sound interesting.
You know?
Maybe in Sunni pueblos celebrate Soya Luna to bring in the new year on what date? December 31st, on winter solstice, December 22nd, or December 25th? The correct answer is December 22nd. Leaderboard moving, Marina, taking the lead. Okay, another true or false. The Vietnamese New Year celebration called Tet combines Thanksgiving, Christmas, and your birthday in one. Is that true or false? The Vietnamese New Year celebration called Tet combines Thanksgiving, Christmas, and your birthday in one. Now that sounds like it'd be a big party. Is that true or false? Answer is true. I want to celebrate Tet. Carl moving up into first position. Okay. What food is traditionally eaten, especially on Rosh Hashanah? Matzo ball soup, brisket of beef, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, challah dipped in wine, or apples dipped in honey. So what food is traditionally eaten, especially on Rosh Hashanah? Apples dipped in honey is the correct answer. And Marina takes the lead. Okay, last question. True or false? 11 cultures do not celebrate New Year's Day on January 1st. Is that true or false? 11 cultures do not celebrate New Year's Day on January 1st.
Interesting. I'd love to see what proportion, what percentages of the world that is in terms of population, you know?
And the correct answer is true.
There you go.
So the New Year's celebration podium, third place, Carl, good job. Second place, Renessa, up. And first place goes to, drum roll please, Marina, yay!
Well, thank you all very much. That concludes our trivia component. Now we're going to bring our judges forward. I believe we have Dr. Lori Crosby Howell. Are you our spokesperson or one of our professors?
I'll go ahead if none of the ladies want to go. Shirley, Megan? Nope, okay. So it's pretty stiff competition, so let us know when you want us to start and which you would like to start with.
Let's start with the holiday baked good items.
So the holiday baked good items, we were going back and forth and we were trying to decide between the baklava and Auntie's apple dump cake. And we went back and forth and Auntie's apple dump cake finally emerged as a winner, but baklava was a close second along with the vegan lemon cake. So congratulations.
Who was the winner?
I don't know the person's name.
I am, and it's my sister, Auntie I, for Auntie Eileen.
Oh, Dr. Koski, Lori's the winner.
Eyes.
Auntie,
Lori to Lori.
So
it looks like the
excited.
bomb. It looks amazing.
It's
Made us all
amazing
pretty
and
hungry.
so easy.
Congratulations. And now we have one last competition, one last $50 gift card to give away today.
And that is for the holiday traditions. And we all agreed that the cute little babies in the pajamas making the gingerbread house won the competition.
And I have one last surprise for everyone. Everyone who attended today is getting a $25 gift card for participating today as a holiday award. And the email address that you provided is where that gift card is going to be sent. So the winners of the competition are going to get gift cards mailed to them. So you need to give your information, please, to my assistants, Rebecca and Juliet. And if you can't reach them, just contact me directly. And everyone who attended today is going to get a $25 gift card. And those will be sent out at the end of the next week electronically. Make sure to look in for the email address that you used to sign in today, because that's the email address it's going to be sent to. So without further haste, we want to thank everyone for being here, especially our Chancellor and members of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Maria Neto Sr., and the other members for taking time to celebrate the holiday season with us. I'm remiss if I didn't also acknowledge that Gia and Libby have been in the back room making today's event possible. I did not acknowledge them earlier today. And a special thanks to the Vice Presidents and Dr. Koski, who helped to facilitate today's presentation, and our esteemed panel of judges. I hope you had a wonderful holiday hour with us. I'm sorry that we can't be in person this year, but I have a feeling in my gut that we're going to be back in person again next fall, and next year's holiday party will be a return to our space near the beach. So have a wonderful holiday. Thank you all for spending time with us, and please make sure to put your safety and health above all right now. We have to make it through the next couple months, so we don't want to lose anyone else we love. Take care all. Thank you again. And thank you for everyone who attended. It was so nice to see so many people here.